Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return.
Colorado Buffaloes will take over 1st and 10.
Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. He'll hand it off. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the 1st down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Gives it to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. The pass rush closing in. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pinning the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The 12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Buffaloes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback keeps the football. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Eludes a tackle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the left side. Gets some space around the 30. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And so Colorado has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A quick juke. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Third down is a handoff. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. And he finally goes down, but that pick sets up the offense near midfield.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT puts him up 3.
Kentucky 10, Colorado 7.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
A completion makes it second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now here comes the bunch formation. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. An important third down attempt for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Has the first down and more. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
And now from the pistol formation. Looking to pass, it's Lewis. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Single back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. His hook, can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, Colorado.
1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. QB keeper all the way. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Colorado. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Running through the tackle. And the gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. 4 out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. We get the 2nd half started with a running play. He's got room to run. And the ball to the ground. Defense picks it up on the run. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. The offense is set up with excellent field position. They're going to run it. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. Catch made over the middle. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And the single back takes the handoff. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Add 6 more points to the total. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. He's looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
It leads to 2nd down.
2nd down after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
He's got it on a crossing route, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quick pass. The catch is made. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So Kirk, Colorado has the lead. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Hands off to the left. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Grab down the middle. It's West. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
At the 41-yard line, brings up 4th down.
course, in the playoffs, it's survive